Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire. Thank you for joining me today, continuing to show you support for the series. If you do enjoy this episode, please leave a like and a comment, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Last episode we completely crashed out with the silent, so we're going to try and go through again with the silent, see if we can actually get a bit further than we did. We got hung up on a couple of bad fights, got down to half health, and then tried to attack a guy that was enraged with a load of skills, which doesn't really work at all. So we're going to go straight through back into a game with this. Okay, we only got two entrances to try and go down. Let's have a look, see where we're going. Well, looks like either one is okay. I think we might want to go... Yeah, I think we'll go this way to start. Only really makes a difference for the first couple here, so... okay, I need to get myself in the right mindset. This is a brand new build. We haven't got any of the good cards we had before, or the good relics yet. So we'll go straight for a neutralize to give us some weak. And then we will do a defend, and a strike. So now we can do the survivor. We can get rid of one of the strikes. We can do a defend, that blocks everything there, and the strike there. I'll try and get through this combat without taking any damage. He's only doing 7 now. So we can again defend, strike, or we could do survivor. It didn't matter anyway. We only had one strike. Got a rake, and I'm weakened. It's only for one turn. I still got 26 though, so I am actually going to take a little bit of damage this time, which isn't good. So again, take that down, and then do defend, and strike. See, these types of fights, they're nice and easy, the hands play themselves, but it does take a fair amount of time. So now, I can get rid of the defend, and I can do a strike and a strike. So that is just a mulligan. If you don't like your hand, you can redraw. That works well though with there's some really nice synergies that go with this, such as every time you draw a card, gain 1 strength or something like that, or add poison to an enemy for every card drawn this hand. And that works amazingly well for that, especially if you've got a really high amount of cards in the hand. All enemies lose 6 strength. Oh, it's also a really nice cycling one as well, actually. If you're quite close to the bottom, and you know there's some really good cards in the discard pile, you can shuffle them back in and regain them all. But I think next time, gain 2 energy is very nice. So start off with that one. Do we have survivor? Yes we do. We don't need all of these strikes, so that gives us 8. And I'm attacking for 12. I'm hoping this combat will play itself as well, which it seems to be doing. he's not actually... This is the worst hand to have when he's not actually doing anything. So I can strike and then end turn. So now he's doing 14 damage and he has 28. I can do 18. Right, I am going to take some damage here. I'm going to take 9 damage. And I think this doesn't particularly matter because all it'll do is get rid of that. But I think that's the best way to play it, because now I get 5 energy to play this time. Which means I can waste my go. That was a real waste of the energy there. Neutralize. Strike. Defend. Defend. One more turn. I've taken a bit more damage by this point than I would have liked to have done. 17 gold, fire potion, and add a card. That's a really bad card to have in your deck, actually. Kind of reminds me of Magic the Gathering, the Unglued set. There was a card called The Last Cheese Stands Alone, where if the Last Cheese Stands Alone was the only card in play, and there were no enchantments, no permanents, no artifacts, and you had no hand, then you won the match, when you won the game. But it's so massively situational. In this game, it's not actually worth it to have at all. You can build decks around it, but it is so difficult to actually get out. Whereas the dagger spray, deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. That's quite a large amount of damage spread for this early on. I think we want to go for the combat, then the shop, then the mystery, then the campfire. Seems like a good way to go. So he's going to buff himself. So we want to attack as hard as we can this time. It's a pretty decent amount of damage we can kick out on the first round. So now he gains strength. So we'll make him weaker. 26. So let's use outmaneuver. And a strike and a defender. So now I've got 5 energy. Let's see if we can actually get some better stuff this time. Not particularly, no. He's only got 8 left now, so he should die this round at least. Yeah, just dagger spray will be fine. Fire potion, another fire potion, and add a card. There's that heal hook one. Yeah, I think we'll go for the heal hook one again. We've got some decent energy synergies going. So now we have the shop, 144. So sadistic nature, whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 3 damage. Ooh, I wonder if that counts per debuff. Because that, with, oh, what is it? What's that card? The one, gain 99 vulnerable. Whether that would just completely nuke them with this card. Spend all energy, deal 7 times X damage. I think that one has to be bought. Because we can get up to 5 then. Costs 1 less energy for each card discarded this turn. Deal 6 damage 3 times. Okay. So that works well with the other card. What's that other card he had? One we saw last time? You know the one. The mulligan card. You discard your hand and gain that number of new cards. So if you can discard but retain, then you might be able to retain this card, discard all the rest of them, and then count this one for free. Apply 3 damage, 3 poison to random enemies 3 times. I think as well this one will be very nice. Takes us down to 34 gold, but we've got some decent cards out of that. And we're on an okay amount of health. So I think we want to go for the mystery. This might give us a relic. I want to get another relic pretty soon, yes. But this is going to hurt us. As you walk into a room, you hear a gurgling and grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the centre of the creature, you see glints of strange light, perhaps something magical. It looks like you can get some treasure if you just reach inside its opening. However, the acid and sharp objects may hurt. You find his corroded bits of metal and burning pain. And I got a success venom. After rummaging around through the metal and burning acid, you finally grab hold of a relic and yank it out. You pull your way out of the ooze, damaged but rewarded, and we get a Juzu bracelet. Regular enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. That's actually quite nice. So we can still get elite fights in these ones, but we can't get the other type, just the regular fights, which are actually quite annoying, because you can, if you've got a question mark room just before an elite boss, you end up taking needless damage beforehand, where you could end up with a shop or a rest point or a campfire or an upgrade or something like that. Speaking of which, we are going to upgrade a card here rather than going for a rest for now. I want to see what this is. Deal 10 times X damage. Wow. That's a nuke card. That has to be done. I want to see actually what this one is. I imagine it's 0 points. No, it's 3. Wow, I can go up to 60 damage in one card. 60 damage in one card. I need the retaining one. I need to be able to retain cards now. As you come to a dead end and begin to turn around, walls slam down around you. Okay, so I can transform a card in my deck, remove a card from my deck, or upgrade a card in my deck. I can see the logic in this. You can change quite a mediocre card into a very good card, possibly. Upgrade a card. Yeah, I want to do that game free. Because that's our synergy right there. So now we don't have enough. I was hoping that this one was going to be 34. Can't we sell anything? We can't sell anything. Oh, that's a shame. We can discard these, we can't sell them at all. Oh well, let's leave and proceed. So we gain a relic here. Which way do we want to go? So we can get to there from either. We can get another campfire here. Or 3 and then a campfire there. So either way is the same. I think doing this one would probably be the best because we get an extra question mark. 25 and bronze scales. Whenever you take damage, deal 3 damage back. Very nice. So we have some thorny armour. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. Transform. I'm going to transform one of these strike cards. Outmaneuver. Wow, okay. So now we can do up to what? Up to 80 damage? That's ridiculous. Up to 80 damage to a single enemy. Okay, so he's doing 21 damage in total. I think doing a neutralize on this one. Should really be doing the others first. Let's gain some of that, and I'm not going to use this card yet. It's not the right time to be doing it. I think I have to go for this one. And I think we go for a defend. I think. So we're only going to take 7 damage in total. I'm going to take far more damage this combat than I would have liked. So I've got 6. The outmaneuver I can put on straight away. And I can do all of these, just in what order. I will... I think I want to take the raw damage ones out. So I think you have to die. And then block all incoming damage. Again, I think this round plays itself. Yeah, a strike and a strike. Okay, I didn't take as much damage as I thought I would have ended up doing that then, actually. God, there's another skewer. Wow. Gain 10 block, deal 10 damage, but Blade Dance adds 2 shivs to your hand. They are 0 attack cards which exhaust. I think they're 4 damage each. So it's essentially 8 damage for one mana. Because this is 10 damage for 2 mana. I think for later synergies this would be better, but actually no, this is really handy for now. Just thinking about the upcoming boss fights. Now these guys, these split when they get to half health. So ideally I want to do 31 damage or thereabouts to him. It's going to do a negative effect on me. So now I need to take him to 33 health, ideally. So if I do that one first, this one is now 3. Ooh, deal 7 damage 5 times. That's 35. So if I do one of them and then do this, and he's dead. Hey, wonderful. Didn't take any damage, which is good. And add a card. Deal 8 damage next turn, game one of them. Or another heal hook. Yeah, flying knee, because that means we might actually be able to get up to 90 damage. I think we need to rest. So I'm going to take the opportunity to rest now. Get up to 66. Go into this fight nicely high on health. And then hopefully be able to upgrade just before we go into combat with the boss. So we have both outmaneuvers here. Let's do 10 damage and gain 10 there. And then let's gain 3 energy next turn. So 2 strikes could get rid of this guy. We do have a skewer plus, that would be 60 damage. That's crazy. So I think we do the bouncing flask. And then I think we take this guy out. Ooh, no, let's defend. And then kill this guy. And then we can do a neutralize. 6 poison. Oh, we only need to do 3 more to him. So I'm going to take 1 damage here. And then he dies. 17 gold, dex potion, and add a card. There's that eviscerate one. Deal 9 damage, discard 1000 cuts. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. That could be interesting. Cost 1 less card for each card discarded. Deal 9 damage, draw a card, discard a card. Or 1000 cuts. I quite like the passive abilities, being able to kill people passively, so I'm going to go for that one for now. That may be a mistake further down the line. I may have actually wanted to get something else, but I think for now that'll be okay. And now we can actually go in. Either of these doesn't particularly matter. We're on 65 health. I'm happy to go in for the boss with that. There's no point in getting 21. It's much better to try and get a better card here. So I think this, yes, I keep going for that one first. It's just an upgrade to the damage that it does. Deal 2 damage to all enemies whenever I play a card. That's just straight upgrade. Flying Knee is just straight upgrade. Again, that's just a straight upgrade. It doesn't look like there's any massively interesting ones. So I'm going to take a little bit of time here going through each of these, and I will be back with you in a sec just after I make sure I've got the right one. Okay, having looked through them all now, I think it's this Bouncing Flask. Takes it from 3 poison 3 times to 3 poison 4 times. That means it adds 12 poison to an enemy, which means that it lasts for 3 rounds longer, and deals more damage over a longer sustained period of time. So overall, this is actually probably the best one for a sustained combat. So we're going to do that one, we're going to proceed, and we're going to go into the boss fight. Slime boss, this guy is going to break twice, if I remember rightly. So we're going to... Oh, it's a shame we can't do that one now. Can we? And we can, it would do 30 damage to him, straight off the bat. He's doing 9 damage. No, I think we go for this. And defend. Oh, I should have done a dash. That was silly. Yeah, that was really stupid. Yeah, and I think we just do a strike now. Or do we want to... Improves block gain from cards. We've already done the block one. So yeah, let's just go for a strike. That was a bit of a stupid opening round there. Goop spray. Draw reduction. -2 draw reduction. Wow. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't know what he's doing. We're going to start off with that one, obviously. I want to... I don't know if he's... Ah, okay, it lasts for 2 turns, it will do. I want to make sure I throw that at him now. Let's do Flying Knee, a defend, and a survive. He's preparing. Okay, so now he's going to do 35 damage. And I have 1 defend. Okay, all I need to do is survive this combat. Which I hope I will do. Ooh, wow, less than half health now. Neutralize. Okay, we're getting to the point where he is going to split. So if I do outmaneuver and now dagger spray, and that interrupts him, and now I can gain 7 there. We'll recycle cards next hand. So now he's split into a spike slime and an acid slime. So he's actually going to be hitting me. So I think I'm just going to nuke this guy. That's really good actually. That means I am able to completely go on this guy next time. And if I'm lucky, I might even be able to kill him. I'm going to do outmaneuver, heal hook to take him down a bit. So all I need to do is 41 damage, and I might be lucky enough to get anything. Okay, I've got 8 energy. So first of all, I want to do that weak. So he's weakened, he's only doing 12 damage. So I will be able to go for another round. I need to do 12 to him now. Okay, so it does all kind of play itself. Excellent. So he's on 27, he splits when he's on 25, but he's going to take 12, so each of them will end up with only, I think, 15 health, which is going to be nice and easy to do. So now he's interrupted. Yeah, each of these only have 15. But 2 left, so that is a 6 there and a 6 there. Wonderful. Oh, and that is the boss done. 96 gold. 207 gold we've got in total now, and add a card to the deck. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card and discard 1 card. Deal 12 damage, discard all non-attack cards. Whenever you play a skill, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. That's a synergy card if ever I've seen one. Especially considering we can get 8, maximum of 9 energy in any one turn. And a relic. Obtain 1 potion, gain 30 gold, raise your maximum hit points by 5 and obtain 1 card. Okay. Ectoplasm, gain energy at the start of each turn. You can no longer gain gold. So we start each turn with 4 energy, but we no longer gain gold. And I think gaining gold is more important. When you die, heal to 50% of your max hit points instead. Works once. You've got to go for the extra life. Gotta go for 1-up. And proceed. So we're on level 2 now. Thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like and a comment. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.